Gatwick Airport. Sunny day, 6th of June 2018. Flying to Oslo, Norway, and excited to be on my way to film the beautiful Lofoten Islands that I've heard so much about. Gunnar will fly from Volda to meet me in Oslo, and we will then fly to Harstad Narvik Airport together. He's already arranged a car, Airbnb, and planned our itinerary. We'll meet at the gate in Oslo. We were both on time and were soon taking off. Believe it or not, this is also Gunnar's first visit to Lofoten. About to land Lofoten, and the temperature is 2 degrees. It's raining. Well, we have arrived and it's 11:30 at night and still quite light, but unfortunately it's raining a little bit right now. We collected the car at the airport and made our way to the Airbnb that was right on the fjord. It's now quite late. Gunnar checking his email. The place was simple but adequate. We had a bedroom each with great views. Location A1. Next morning, breakfast on the veranda, overlooking the fjord. Half the sky was blue, but fortunately, it was in the direction we were going, toward the west. We're aiming to be in Svolvær by noon. The way the calm fjord reflected the blue sky was amazing. Soon we were on our way, though the weather ominous. It was soon raining. The scenery is beautiful. Even snow on the mountains, but no sign of the sun yet. Occasionally it broke through. The snow up on the mountains looks new. Well, we're traveling through Lofoten, and the weather changes every 5 minutes. It can be sunny 1 minute and rainy the next minute, and then clear. I'm hoping the rain stops so that I can send up the drone. The forecast is for some clear skies. Out in the wilds of Norway, the scenery is spectacular. The sun came out and we're right up in the mountains now. There's snow all around us and we're about to send up the drone. The opportunity to get a bird's eye view is priceless. Unspoilt countryside, the occasional car passing. But there's something magical about raw nature. It's like the hungry soul yearns for it. Not in the same way an empty stomach craves food, but once sated, the effect much more profound, peaceful, almost the feeling of this is where I belong. Here we're in an amazing place, but the clouds are hovering, and I realize I'm filming raindrops, so I'd better land before the drone gets wet. When it eventually landed, I had to quickly wipe off the rain. As we continued the journey, it only got worse. Slowly, however, it began to clear a little, and though the sun still eluded us, we began to see why Lofoten has the reputation of being the most scenic part of Norway. Uninterrupted beauty, diverse, even surprising at times. Occasionally we stop to admire it. This place is up the fjord about 5 miles from the open sea. The view says it all. We then continued our journey to one of the most beautiful parts of Lofoten, Svolvær, where there are lots of things to explore, great places to eat, and interesting just to stroll around. Beautiful day again now, and the sun has come out, and beginning to enjoy this. It's around lunchtime. It's amazing the difference a little bit of sunshine makes. This was my favorite place, surrounded by rugged mountains on every side, peaceful, quiet, a scenic harbor, and breathtaking panoramas. We took an orientation walk, looking around, checking the place out. A coffee, maybe. Like a number of places in Lofoten, is well known for its dry fish. It's considered to be one of the most scenic places in Norway. Trouble is, it's too hot. It's about 5 degrees. Good time for a coffee. A good one too. Nice views. Nice decor. But time to continue the fun. Gunnar wants to show me an amazing sight. You see, one aspect of Lofoten is renowned: the legendary fishing industry. Every winter, cod or skrei migrate here from the Barents Sea in order to spawn. It's said these spawning grounds have provided a living for people here for 5,000 years. An ancient source of sustenance. And centuries ago, the problem was how to preserve them. So here is the ancient answer: dry them, producing what is called stockfish. Stockfish is unsalted fish, usually cod, dried by cold air and wind on wooden racks, called hjell in Norway. The drying of food is said to be the world's oldest known preservation method. It's cheap to do, and the climate here is perfect. Additionally, the work can be done by the fishermen and their families. No salt. So why don't the fish rot? The answer is that it's a kind of fermentation where cold-adapted bacteria mature the fish. Very similar to the maturing process of cheese. And believe it or not, stockfish is still a major industry here and is exported all over Europe. Thank you, Gunnar, for a fascinating history and biology lesson. So on a sunny day and a temperature of 5 degrees Celsius, the process continues amidst the amazing beauty of Lofoten. I'm really enjoying this experience, and this is just the beginning.